So it's morning. Last night we were chilling by the fire and it started to rain. So we hustled to get our stuff put away and get in the cab. And then it was extremely windy last night. I think we ended up being the only ones that actually camped on the beach. There's somebody moving down the beach.
One other person
there,
out there. Who knows if they were more inland and they're making their way back out now. So,
but there was a guy with a Alu-cab in a Tacoma down the beach a little bit, and
we can't see the peak of the hatch lifted anymore. So
we can't see him anymore. So I don't know if he got sick of the wind and left, but
or closed down the hatch and slept in the bed and hunkered down, or what?
Yeah, but today's my birthday, so we're gonna make the most of it. The weather looks a little bit shoddy, but we'll get it figured out, and we're still gonna have fun.
It's always an adventure.
Yeah. So stay tuned to see what happens. Alright, so we just came across a truck with a camper on the back, and he's stuck, and of course he's stuck below the high tide line. So luckily we came along when we did, because if nobody else had come along, he would have been shit out of luck, and his rig would have been probably in the water, which is not great. So we're gonna see what we can do to help him get out. We got the traction boards down, so we've got those ready to go under his truck. We've got the kinetic rope, and we're gonna see what we can do to help him get out.
They're laughing. He's like, "You're well prepared."
It's also extremely windy out, which doesn't really help anything. The sand is blowing around and all that stuff. I just tried to get out, and I don't know that I can, because the wind is pushing the door so hard. But Chase is out there trying to help the guy, and we'll see what happens. So there's also a high surf warning today, meaning that the waves are pretty tall, bigger than normal. And so the ocean looks scary. Today we were actually thinking about getting some great content and running into the ocean with our bathing suits on and that kind of thing. But the waves are freaking scary, and I don't know the beach well enough. I don't know where it drops off and where the rip currents are and stuff like that. So we're going to stay out of the water today. All right, so I got permission to take a video of this from the guy. So here we go. Well, that was uneventful. It worked too well. Alright, so he's unstuck. We're just putting our recovery gear back in place. Good timing because the tide's starting to come back up. And it would have really sucked if somebody didn't come by. So I'm glad we could be here to help him. There's a storm coming in tonight, so I'm not really sure where we're going to end up staying. We're still going to be on the beach because our reservation isn't to leave until tomorrow morning. So we'll have to figure out a safe place to stay for the night and kind of go from there. Alright, so since we know there's a storm coming, we found a little bit more of a sheltered spot to hang out and see what happens. There's a couple other people just around the corner too, so in an even more sheltered spot. So if we really need to, we can go around the corner and hang out with them. But we're just kind of gonna try to sit out and wait out the storm and see how it goes.
I finally got to do a recovery, so I'm happy.
Yeah, Chase has been waiting and waiting to help somebody out, and he finally got to do that.
I got paid in brownies.
Yeah, the guy made
his wife.
Yeah, his wife made brownies, so he gave us a couple brownies. But
that'll be cool.
Yeah, he offered to pay us too, and obviously we turned that down. We're just happy to help somebody in need. He was super close to the water already.
Yeah, he was right at the high tide line, maybe below it, right out on the point. So
yeah,
with the weather coming in, it probably wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, so glad we could help get him out of a sketchy situation. He said that he was starting to get really, really nervous and scared, so he was happy to see us come along when we did.
We're just out exploring, dubbing around, and all of a sudden, that truck looks like it's sitting awfully low, and he seems like he's watching us. We had to swing by.
Yep, and sure enough, he had dug down basically to his frame, and he was stuck. He got himself shoveled most of the way out, but still wasn't able to move, so we're just kind of hanging out and waiting, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so using the truck as shelter didn't work out, so...
Needs a bigger awning? Part of it.
We need a better setup. Yeah. But sorry for the echoey audio, but we're in a bathroom. This was the closest shelter we could find. The truck is closed up, so all of our stuff should be okay, but we decided to take Lily and sprint to the nearest bathhouse, and we got soaked in the process, but we also got soaked in the process of trying to figure out our situation.
Yeah.
And overall it just sucks, but we're in a bathroom. The storm's actually pretty bad. It's worse than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but we thought we could ride it out under a 6.5 foot wide awning, call it good.
Nope.
Not so much.
Not a storm that we could ride out. So yeah, we're in the ladies' room. In a bathhouse, and which is better than it could be. Um,
Definitely.
yeah, there's no power in here right now. I think there's running water. We have bathrooms if we need
Yep.
them. But yeah, it's absolutely pouring. The wind is horrible. We were getting rained on underneath the awning just because of the wind.
Yeah.
So this is kind of our situation, and it looks like the main part of the storm's gonna hit around 5. It's just after 2 now, so we have a little bit.
It's a birthday you'll remember.
Yeah, happy 24th birthday to me. I even forgot my cookies in the truck, so we don't have any snacks. We don't have anything other than our rain jackets and us and bathroom. So we're gonna make it work, but yeah. Wish us luck. So there's a lull in the storm right now, but this is where we're at. We're at the Light Station Visitor Center because that's the closest buildings that we could think of to find. Yeah, it's not horrible right now, but you can hear the wind howling, and it's probably gonna get pretty gnarly here. So there's a dog bowl over here. Huh. Well, we're gonna make this work. And yep. I also left the actual camera in the truck, so I'm recording on my phone. Sorry for the crappy audio, and yeah. So we're back at the truck. We made a run for it in between storms.
Yeah, there's a lull between the two bands right now, so it's like barely, if not, it's barely raining, if at all. So
yeah, so we took the chance to come back to the truck and clean our seats back out, and yeah, we climbed in here, trying to dry off some of our clothes. Yeah. So, and luckily here we have a super nice neighbor who also has a taco, and he actually has a really cool setup. He's got a long bed taco with a alu-cab setup.
and it's a 6-speed manual too.
Yeah, we're kind of jealous about that,
Yep.
but we do have the full 4 doors, so give and take a little bit, you know. But yeah, he's got an awesome setup. He's also working, and he works on the road, so he was nice enough to let me use his Starlink Wi-Fi.
He said he's out here for 2 weeks,
Yep.
which is crazy.
Yeah, he's out here for 2 weeks. He's got extra of everything, and he was super nice to let me use his Wi-Fi for a little bit to get some YouTube stuff uploaded and you know, try to keep everybody updated.
That way it doesn't look like we died.
Yeah.
In the middle of the trip.
We haven't been able to post for a couple of days at this point, so like my parents and his mom actually have been texting me like, are you guys okay? That kind of thing. We are okay. We are still alive. The trip has been amazing so far. We just don't have service. Or at least not enough service to, you know, post a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So
I think it was saying 8 to 12 hours to get it posted without this guy's Wi-Fi.
yeah. So we're doing better now. Lily's in the back getting dry. Yeah. It's always an adventure. We've said that from the get-go, and the statement remains true.
Very much so.
It is always an adventure. The rain's just starting to pick up again now. We're hoping that it'll be done around like 5:15, 5:30.
Yeah.
After looking at the radar.
And it should be a clear night and clear tomorrow after that, so that'd be nice.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll keep you updated. Yeah. It's always an adventure.
Yep. We hid out in the bathrooms and everything.
Yeah.
We did end up bringing our chairs, so that was cool.
Well, we ran back for our chairs. We left Lily in the bathhouse alone. She was probably super scared. And we ran back and got our chairs. But, yeah, now we're back at the truck, so we'll be fine.
At least we can start up the truck, let it run for a little bit, get it warmed up in here, and we can charge our stuff in here.
Yeah, I have the Jackery going in between the seats in the back, so we don't have to be running the truck to charge our phones or, anything like that. So we're in good shape. We've got my birthday cookies that I've been happy to get into while we've been waiting. Chase is all cookied out, but who knows, that could change. We don't have many snacks. We only really have stuff for meals left, so
Yeah. I ain't gonna fire up the Jetboil on the center console, so
you might have another cookie.
I've been eyeing them already too.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good?
Good enough.
Good enough. We successfully waited out the storm. We're staying within a tree line tonight because it's super gusty out on the beach. And we met a super awesome guy. He's great. We sat and talked with him for a while. But
Name was Nick.
yeah, so shout out to Nick. You're awesome, dude. And good luck with the rest of your trip. But yeah, for now, we're just gonna climb in bed and get some shut-eye before we wake up early to catch the ferry back to the mainland. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for a nap.
We're both ready for bed. It's been a long day.